so disappointed. We drove all the way here for this.
The Bean is closed.
Why?
Why else does anyone come to Chicago? Just kidding, Chicagoans, I'm kidding. So on the last video, we left you guys off in Miami. From there, we immediately got on a plane, came here to Chicago yesterday, and we're not actually here for the Bean. We're here for the super authentic food experiences. So we went to the authentic local favorite known as Kong Dog. This hot dog has a truly concerning amount of things going on. There's lettuce, there's onions, there's peppers, there's mustard, ketchup. I don't even know. We don't have enough time in this video for me to list everything. Oh my god, this is so messy. Did we get napkins?
Yeah.
Okay, gonna go for it. Oh, that's pretty good. Thank you. Wow, that is so messy. I've never had a hot dog like that. You want to tell everyone what we're doing?
Okay, so we're actually here in Chicago and on this street because this is the official start of Route 66. Just across the street from Kong's Dogs is the road sign that we're gonna tap and then we're gonna head out.
We're gonna sit here and finish our hot dogs first.
Yeah, I also got one and I'm kind of regretting it. So
Here, you try it. Isn't it so messy?
How? Should we have done forks? Is that like a...
You gotta put your hands on it. You can't...
No, I don't want to get dirty. There we go. Oh, yummy. I've never seen a hot dog in colorful before. Man. Yeah.
You need 2 hands to finish these. Alright, I think it's right here.
There it is. The original intent was to slap the sign, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
We're not tall enough. Alright, 1, 2, 3, go. We've officially started Route 66. But we need a way to drive it. We're gonna show you guys the trusty steed that we have acquired. Shall we? We went above and beyond. We pulled some strings, and we were able to get the fastest car in the entire world for this whole road trip. A rental car. This is a Honda HR-V. It's a 2022, I think. It's got a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder, 140 something horsepower, but it's a rental car, so it's the fastest thing in the world.
It has headlights and they work. And tires. And it has seats.
How many?
I don't know. 5? Okay. You wanna go? While we're stuck in traffic, I figured we would explain what Route 66 is for people who may not be familiar. So, Route 66 was built in the 1920s. It is one of the original US highways, and it goes from Chicago all the way over to Los Angeles. And it is
about 2,500 miles.
2,500 miles, and we have 2 weeks to do it because we have a baby niece we haven't met yet, and we figured that You know, for the last couple of years, we've been traveling all these different countries, but we really haven't traveled our own backyard, so to say.
As much.
So
Yeah.
we figured it was high time to do that. That was our original ride, but we figured this one would be better with gas mileage.
Yeah, better gas mileage. That's what it was.
I was reading that Route 66 in the beginning is actually kind of hard to follow because as the city expanded, parts of it got broken up and rerouted. So we're about an hour into the road trip and I've already lost it.
I don't think we've been on it the entire time. So we've navigated to a smaller city called Joliet. That is the unofficial official start
Yeah.
of Route 66 for the people who don't want to deal with Chicago and all the traffic madness. So we should be there in a couple minutes. Not sure if we can park in here or not. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they're closed. We did find a pretty useful map here on the outside. So this is where we are, and we know for sure that we're actually on Route 66. Right now, anyway.
Okay, road trip starts now.
All right, let's go.
Is that child locks on?
No, it wasn't locked.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think so.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, road trip starts now.
It's time for our first attraction on this road trip.
Why? What? Why is that so?
Yeah, you'll see. It's on the right.
Oh no, come on, seriously?
Oh my gosh.
How do you always find these?
Look at him. For Australians out there, apparently on this road there are a ton of big things, America edition.
All right, there she is. There's Tia. Next to, what's this guy called?
The Gemini Man.
The Gemini Man.
Okay, hold on. Backstory. So these giant guys used to be really popular for advertising back in the day. They're called muffler men, and they're sprinkled around the U.S. And they used to like hold mufflers or whatever, like hot dogs and whatnot, to advertise buildings and businesses. So this is the Gemini Man.
So we've been reading that a lot of the stuff that happened over the last few years have shut down these Route 66 travel centers. It's kind of sad, really. But I think as we start to move a little further west, more of these things are going to be open. It's not quite the season, right? Isn't there like a best season for Route 66? A lot of people do it in the summertime. By the way, we're going to switch back between saying route and route constantly on here. I can't commit to one or the other.
I can't either.
Welcome to our humble abode. The Super 8 Motel in Pontiac, Illinois. It was the cheapest hotel in town, $73 a night.
I was getting a room tour, but this is kind of it. It's very bare bones and...
Yeah, for those who don't know, this is a very large hotel chain in the United States. And yeah, it's affordable, it's nice. The goal for tomorrow, now that we've successfully found Route 66, is, are you okay? Is to find an attraction that has not closed down. That was really unexpected today. How many, we're just driving along the road, there's so many boarded up Route 66 attractions. So the goal tomorrow is to find one. It's open.
Yeah, they were in front of my house yesterday.
Can you move your hand so everyone can see what we have going on here?
Look at this. It's our rough outline of what we're doing.
You kind of missed some states there.
What are you talking about?
What happened to like Florida and the...
Oh, those aren't important.
We're having breakfast in this place called, what's it called? The Filling Station? It's fun. Everyone here is really nice. And it's kind of themed like an old diner. So Tia, the navigator extraordinaire, I think we need a road atlas. We're going to try and find one.
What's wrong with my map?
Your map is great, but I just think that a road atlas would be helpful. That's our first goal this morning. We got a long way to go. That was a neat little museum. The lady working there is one of the nicest people I've ever met.
It was so sweet. She gave us maps and information and just talked to us for a little bit.
Just a really warm person.
Yeah.
So this is kind of interesting. This museum is dedicated to Route 66, but they also talk about an artist that spent essentially his entire life driving the length of it up and down. His name was Bob Waltmeyer. He became known for painting murals all along Route 66. I mean, he traveled it hundreds of times throughout his life, and he lived in this school bus back here.
Look at that.
Also, at a different time, he lived in that, it's windy?
Yeah.
At a different time, he lived in the little VW bus that was in the museum. But man, look at this. This is so neat looking.
I've never seen anything like that. I feel like traveling in that would be such an experience.
The lady gave us this map. It covers the Illinois portion of Route 66, but she was just as confused as we were trying to find a road atlas.
Do they still have them, you think? Or you think they're just kind of like a...
We're gonna find one.
Novelty item now. She was really committed. Just got officially our first fill up of the trip. I feel like is one of many. Total was $35.52 to fill our tank, and it was $3.39 a gallon. So that's actually some of the cheapest gas we've had in a really long time. Cheveyo is currently in this giant gas station looking for a map or a road atlas or something. We asked the lady at the museum, we asked the auto store, we went to Walmart, and no one carries them anymore. So everyone there said that these giant gas stations are our best bet. So I don't know. He's very determined. We'll see how it goes. He looks like he's empty-handed.
Nothing. They actually did sell road maps, but only for Indiana.
Huh.
Which didn't make a whole lot of sense to me because we're in Illinois currently.
Wait, only in Indiana?
Yeah. We're not even going through Indiana. But I think one of these trucker places, I talked to the lady and she said one of these mega gas stations is going to have it. Sorry, petrol for the Aussies out there. On the bright side though, it costs $35 to fill up. You already got this? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Pretty cool. Cheap gas. Behold, Dead Man's Curve. So this right here is the true original Route 66. And there's this part, I guess a lot of cars crashed on here. And
right where our car is.
Yeah, we parked on it. Dead Man's Curve.
It's kind of interesting. We've been like parallel to the original undrivable section of Route 66 last like day.
Yeah.
Or like a couple hours.
There's a bunch of cheeky signs, things that say like, don't stick your elbow too far outside your car.
Yeah, and don't drive too fast. The cops will find you.
And if the cops don't find you, the morticians will.
I love that.
Little humorous, morbid things. Man, we are really in the heartland here.
We're in Towanda.
This is the town of Towanda. It's not exaggeration to say this is the entire town.
Yeah, I think the sign said 500 people live here.
So there were 3 times as many people on our half-capacity cruise a couple days ago.
To this entire town. That's wild.
Look at this. Man. It's kind of cool. Feels like we're standing in a different time.
The roadmap saga continues. Cheveyo thought we could go to AAA, so we went to the nearest AAA, and they didn't have one. So then he decided that Barnes & Noble's nearby, and maybe they'll have one. This is becoming like a whole thing. Yay! Look at him. Success?
Maps.
Wow, did you get 2?
I got 2 maps.
Did you get me coffee?
Yes,
Yeah.
I got you coffee. $6, by the way. Very expensive coffee.
I think the maps were $6. I'm like, what?
No, the maps were $30.
Oh!
We went all over the place. Did you already tell?
The AAA thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I got a United States interstate map, but it's not super detailed. Mm-hmm. Can show the general route, though.
Okay.
And then the Rand McNally Road Atlas 100-year anniversary edition.
Wow.
That's got some detailed stuff in it,
Yeah.
let me tell you. You're going to love this.
Oh my gosh.
So, we can navigate to the next place now.
We?
We. Royal we.
Well, if you look really closely, you can see Route 66.
You can't see it on Google Maps, so it's an improvement.
How are you supposed to do this?
Have you ever read a map before?
No,
Never?
I don't think so. I've drawn them. I feel like, okay, if you're traveling by yourself, this is way more dangerous.
So you got where we're going next?
Yep. Just Keep going straight. Oh, I'm in the wrong state.
Oh my god.
So, this is Funk's Grove Maple Syrup Farm, and I think they just opened for the season yesterday. Does it smell like maple syrup? No? A little bit. But I think this family's been doing it for like a couple hundred years, so.
So you've been doing this since the 1800s?
I haven't personally.
Right.
Yeah, so it's been in my husband's family since the 1800s. 1824 was when Isaac Funk settled here. So this is just the sap from the maple tree, boiled, filtered, nothing added. So it's 100% natural.
What did you get, Tia?
I couldn't not.
2 pints.
But, you know, $13 each?
Not bad, yeah.
That's actually for like, it's made and produced here.
You probably
so.
give those to family, yeah. Did you get candy?
Yeah, I got something for me. Wait.
You gonna try it?
Yeah, hold on. It says I have to eat it quickly so it doesn't, melt. Look at that. Did you like the taste of the maple syrup?
Yeah, that was really good.
I think that's yeah, I read the reviews for this place saying they have some of the best maple syrup in the country, so. This is maple syrup candy. Oh, it tastes like kind of like powdered sugar that's been really pressed together. That's flavored maple syrup. Oh my god, that is so bad for you. It's so good. We should have gotten 2 packs.
So the lady here, she's part owner with her husband. She was telling us that the process for the maple syrup is actually very delicate. She likened it to milk. There's a very specific temperature range where the trees will produce it, and then also a temperature range where it won't spoil. So this has actually not been a wonderful year for them so far, because it's February and it's 74 degrees today. She was saying that is 20 degrees higher than the absolute upper limit that they usually have this time of year, so the season's probably going to end a month early.
They said that the trees, the blossoms on it or the buds on it, they close when it's warm, so they just stop producing maple syrup as well.
Yeah. Is there any in there?
Just the faintest reflection of like the clear liquid. Apparently it comes out of the tree like, it looks like water before they boil it down to maple syrup.
I don't know if you guys can see a little tap in there. That's where the magic happens.
We stopped for lunch at a place called Cozy Drivein, and allegedly they invented the corn dog. And I feel like this might be contested, but they say they invented this, which is probably one of the more iconic American foods. And this whole place, it's been here for 70 years, and then all the walls are covered in like Route 66 memorabilia and signed things from famous people. So this is a very like iconic spot. I'm a little intimidated. I don't think I've actually had a fresh corn dog like ever. Usually I get one in a gas station or
Yeah, that's true, huh?
Or at the,
That's not really something you get fresh a lot.
Costco. I don't know. Okay. I was also reading they haven't changed the batter recipe either since 1929. I feel like I'm just... It's like... I guess some more. But it's really crispy. And it kind of tastes like... It's sweet. Kind of like cornbread, almost. Yeah. That is. quite there. I think it's that line right there. I think that's Missouri.
You know what, love?
What?
I'm gonna be the first one, Missouri.
It's so unfair. We walked like a mile to get here.
We just walked over the Mississippi River from Illinois into Missouri. Missouri.
Missouri?
Yeah.
Is that how they say it?
I don't know. My mom's from Missouri. That's how she says it.
Really?
Yeah. So what are your first impressions?
I didn't know I didn't expect to have so much fun on this trip. I don't know. I feel like
Really?
I've never really been interested in traveling the U.S. You know, I always felt like there was like way more out there than what was in here.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think my perception of that's changing. I feel like there's so much I haven't seen of my own country, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
really
I totally
excited.
agree. It's been kind of refreshing. I don't know.
I've never been east of New Mexico before. So except for New York, but like anything in between, I've never seen.
Wow. So this bridge is about a mile long,
Mm-hmm.
and it was used from 1936 until the 50s.
Something like that.
Yeah. So it's 88 years old, and this is a part of the original Route 66. You can see way off in the distance, you can see St. Louis.
Oh, there's the arch.
Yeah, but the
Where's-
sun's setting and our hotel's like right on the other side of St. Louis. So we're just gonna do the straight shot to it,
Mm-hmm.
and on the next video, we'll see you guys
In Missouri.
in Missouri. Thanks for coming with us. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Subscribe.
Hey love, now that we've crossed the Mississippi, do you know what that means? You're the cutest thing on this side of the Mississippi. Were you expecting
Were
that?
you waiting a whole state to use
Yes.
that?